Welcome to the NiNe Show. This is the land where there's constant chaos.
Welcome to the
NiNe Show, or the NiNe Show. The NiNe Show.
The NiNe Show.
Got
My shoulders are so wide I can't even fit in the screen.
Actually, sometimes I really feel like I'm dumber than myself.
Technically, it's because you suck.
Yep.
But
That
we
is true.
I don't know what to say.
I like how you're like hitting yourself on the head when you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm like, think.
I'm like, fuck, like we think the same. All right, we're live. Hey guys, we are four regular humans who happen to have intuitive dominant functions. We've known each other for a while and we thought, why don't we just start a channel? So we are ENFP, INFJ, ENTP, and INTJ. Each week we'll be discussing certain topics around typology, psychology, philosophy, pop culture, and other random points of interest. And we'll probably be making fun of each other's lack of sensory as well. So stick around if you want an intuitive point of view that all senses have a better opinion on. So what we're going to do is, for this intro video, we're just going to go around and introduce ourselves, talk about our names, where we're from, what our types are in MBTI and objective personality, how we got into typology, and just whatever else we want to talk about, things that we're interested in. So I'm going to let Asees take the floor and go for it, man. Flex your blast.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan. Awesome intro. So my name's Asees. I am from Texas. I am an ENTP, though in MBTI terms, you can kind of think of me as a more introverted ENTP. And then my type in objective personality is double feminine, NETI, consume, sleep, play, blast. So if I don't make any sense, that's not because you're stupid, it's because I'm stupid. What got me into typology was just random chance, some really rare events that just kept happening. And so then after a while, I was like, I guess this is something that's cool. And then I looked into it and I fell down the rabbit hole like everybody else does. Found objective personality really quick after I found MBTI. And yes, black hole consume. And ever since then, which was about, well, it's been, I think, over a year now, I've been in the OP class. My interests are psychology. It's not just restricted to personality. I like all of psychometrics and personal development and finance, let's say.
Nice, man. You have a huge fan behind you, by the way.
Yeah, a huge fan. He's cheering me on from the background.
Nice, man.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess I'll go next.
You're up, man.
Cool. Yeah, my name's Otim, also known as Oatmeal. I live in UK, as you can tell from the accent. My type, well, I'm an INFJ in MBTI, and in OP, I'm like a really retarded version of INFJ. I'm NITI, sleep, consume, play, which is like a very, it's on the fringes of like being not an INFJ, pretty much. How did I get into typology? So yeah, I was 17. This was 6 years ago, so I'm 23 now. And I was on YouTube and I randomly saw, like on the recommendations page, I saw a guy called DJ R&D or something, and he was quite big in MBTI. I just watched the video. I was like, wow, this is cool. This looks like seems like it seems something that could have some value to me. So then I just got into it. I was like, what is this? I learned about it and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And I kind of found my type INFJ. I was like, wow, this fits really well. And ever since then, I've been really interested. I've been like particularly interested in the potential for like personal growth with MBTI. And then OP happened. So I was like, yeah, it's sick. Like, this is like exactly what I want.
Nice.
And yeah, it's just been good ever since. Other random interests, that's a problematic question because I am a thinker. So I don't really know what I like. I don't know, I like topics as opposed to,
What do you think about? What are you thinking about all the time?
bro, like, oh, it could be anything. I like psychology, philosophy, neuroscience, and all those things kind of relate to each other. So
Everything
that's
relates to each other, right? That's what we always.
This is true. This is true as well. Yeah. So pretty much, I'm interested in everything. So.
All right, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Manny is interested in everything. Nice, man. All right, I guess it's my turn. So my name's Jonathan, but most people call me Jono. I am based in Sydney, Australia. That's why I have a strange accent. Although my accent is not that heavy for it.
Hot accent.
What?
Hot accent.
Pot accent?
Yep.
What does that mean?
HOT, hot.
Hot.
Like you're hot, bro. Like
they said pot
you're
accent. It's
attracted.
like you've been smoking too much pot or something, and your accent has changed or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of true, but yeah. So I'm from Australia. From Sydney. It's a beautiful country. What's my type? My type is ENFP. In OP terms, that is audio, which is MF, masculine, sensory, feminine, extrovert, decider. NEFI, consume, sleep, play, and missing blast. So yeah, when I'm communicating, I tend to mumble and just stumble over my words and not actually say what I'm thinking. It's really hard to actually get out what's in my brain into coherent words. How did I get into typology? A relative of mine told me about personality typology through 16 Personalities website, which is super cool. Everyone loves it because it's like kind of puts you into this cool box and tells you how awesome and rare you are. I got INFJ.
Hey.
I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm super rare. I'm like 1% of the population. This is why I'm so weird. This is why no one understands me. And yeah, and like Asees, I fell into that rabbit hole. I just kind of like dove into it and just like, wow, this is awesome. Got into like cognitive functions and trying to understand them all. Learning about sensory, intuition, thinking and feeling. And I started categorizing people as well. Like I got all my friends to do the 16 Personalities test. And I created this document of all these people of like what.
Wow.
And I just every time like someone would ask me like what's this person's type, I'd be like, oh yeah, they're INFJ or they're INTJ, oh yeah, they're ESTJ. I just knew everyone.
So you were the go-to for like MBTI.
So I was like, I was just like constantly just psychoanalyzing everyone I met and just like trying to figure out how their behavior relates to their type. And I was just like further like inflating my stupid bias as to why they're that type. And I was into it for like 2 years and I just kind of got bored of it because there was like not enough new information. It was just all the same everywhere. No one actually seemed to know what they were talking about until I came across Dave Superpowers on YouTube. And I was like, holy shit, he actually sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's like completely like just throwing MBTI under the bus all the time, just saying that people are just copying and pasting each other. There's like every website you go to is just like the same thing. It's like everyone in MBTI has blast first. They're all like just, you know, reusing the same information.
Yeah, regurgitating the same thing. Yeah.
So yeah, he really kind of like helped me like reset my thinking. And I really appreciated that. So got into his class. I just consumed the shit out of everything. I watched every single video at the time, which was like in July last year. And I got typed officially. I came out as ENFP. I was like, what the hell? I have FI? Fuck FI. FI is a piece of shit. I don't want that.
Which was your FI speaking?
Exactly. So, and then, yeah, so it was like a week or two after I got typed. I was just like in this like downward spiral of like, what the hell? What's wrong with my life? I had like a midlife crisis. I was like, I went out and bought a Ferrari. Like, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. No, I didn't really. Yeah. So, and now I've accepted it, and things seem to make more sense. And OP is awesome, and we're in an awesome community of people, and this is how we all met each other. So why not stay? Other random interests. I'm into gaming. I like skateboarding. I love music. I listen to music like almost like multiple hours a day. I am a drummer, and I like to read about psychology and philosophy. Last done. Full stop.
And that
Your SI
means
is so
it's
much
the
better than
blasters.
mine. Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's because it's masculine, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Leon.
Last but not least,
Leon the
the
Lion.
big finish.
All right.
Leon Carbone.
Yes, it's true. My name is Leon. I'm actually in California. I travel all the time, move every 3 to 6 months. And right now, as we're talking about OP and MBTI, my MBTI type is INTJ, but I actually scored ENTJ when I took the test. So that's that. And then my OP type is double masculine, NI, FI, sleep, blast, play, consume last. And how I got into typology started when I was a wee lad. No, I was just, I guess, the black sheep of my family, because my family's full of STs and SFs. So I was wondering why I was so different from them, and like why everything was just chaotic, which is hilarious, because when I found out my type, it made a lot of sense. I realized that there was nothing wrong with me. It was just I was stuck in my saviors like everybody else. So when I found out my type, after searching through MBTI for years and being annoying like Jonathan and telling everybody to take the test at my job, and I didn't have a list. It was a mental list. But
Yeah, same. Mine was
it wasn't an SI list. It was an NI list.
yeah.
So, basically, I was judging everybody because I worked at a hospital. I saw hundreds of different people every day, and I would just wonder, hey, if I say the same joke, how will they all respond differently? Stupid blast, making me say the same joke. But anyways, yeah, learning OP just flipped my life like in a great direction, because I've always been about personal growth and personal development and making myself better and helping others be better. So when I found out I was an INTJ and not an ENTJ, I was like, oh, wow, what? That makes sense. But wait a second, me being self-over-tribe, so my parents weren't mad at me and just telling me a bunch of bull? They really meant that I was just being selfish? Oh my goodness. But in my eyes, I was doing it for them. So it didn't matter. But wow, I went on a similar thing where I was mind screwed for weeks. Just like, wow, every day telling the same people, I can't believe I'm an INTJ. I can't believe I'm an INTJ. But since then, learning that I was always in my box, that's why I decided to move in with my girlfriend and travel the country. Always moving is really good for an INTJ that wants to develop himself, because he can't be so used to the same thing all the time. So that's part of my development. And other
That's
random
awesome.
interests that I enjoy. Other random interests
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Give it for Leon. Yeah.
Lifting
Cool, man.
weights. Yeah, I like lifting weights. I like boxing, doing MMA, but I have 2 knee surgery, so I can't grapple anymore. Can't kick, but
Oh, damn.
exercise is life. Oh, and I also sing, play guitar, play the ukulele, and
Jesus
help
Christ.
funny
Funny
jokes.
things don't do.
That's awesome, man. We should start a band.
I'm not tech savvy.
Not tech savvy.
That's the next YouTube channel.
Yeah. Not tech savvy. Awesome.
Who would watch that crap?
I know, right?
Boomers.
Well, at least you know what you're talking about, man. It's like sharing the same information. Oh, man. All right, awesome intros, guys. So, like, I just wanted to go back over a few of you guys and like some of the things you talked about, just to flesh out some more information. So, Asees, tell us a little bit about finance. What are you doing in finance?
So my first thing that sort of got me into it was the sort of interest with cryptocurrency. I thought that was really cool. And then as I looked more into that, I found out that, you know, if I'm going to learn about cryptocurrency, maybe I should learn about, you know, the original currency. And
Gold.
so
Gold?
Go figure.
right.
Gold bars.
No, bartering, dude. That's the original currency.
Yeah, trading. Yes.
Oh, and so speaking of trading, right now, I sort of found out that, you know, if you're gonna play the money game, then learning the rules is really good. And so right now I'm sort of in the process of learning, and then at the same time applying an automated trading bot. And so that is taking a long time because it's super easy to just take in all that information for me, but then to actually do something with it is
that missing
it's
glass,
like,
bro.
yeah. And it's like
man,
it's
son.
like I've sort of set my whole life up to be the complete antithesis of what I'm trying to do right now, and so I have to fix all that stuff before I can make headway with what I'm trying to do. So it's like it's a practice in self-study and then in self-development at the same time. And then
That's
also
Yeah.
on the flip side, I'm learning personal finance. And so I do those concurrently because I need to actually, you know, make progress with consume at
Yeah, man.
some level.
You gotta own the sensory world we live in.
Yeah.
To be able to live in your saviors.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Hey, Manny. So did you actually study neuroscience?
Yeah, so I did an undergrad in neuroscience, and then I just finished my master's in psychology. That was just a year master's. So
What's something
yeah, that
interesting?
was-
Something interesting you can tell us about neuroscience.
oh God, you're really asking for some facts.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, like when you're an adult, so your opioid, you know, like opioids,
Yeah.
like basically opioid receptors in your nervous system relieve pain.
Yeah.
When you're a neonate, basically before you're born, or even just after you're born as well, your opioid receptors have the opposite role, and it kind of signals pain.
Okay.
And as a child or as a baby, you have to be exposed to pain for your nervous system to change.
Interesting.
So if you protect your baby and don't expose your child to any pain, that's really bad. They have to experience pain for your nervous system to register and change. So I found that interesting because I was like,
Spank
wow,
your
you
kid.
know, yeah, spank your kid, you know, just do everything.
Yeah, man. Spank them. They need to learn. Nah, man. That's so good. I like that.
So yeah.
Amen.
Nice. Hey, Leon. How's it
Yes,
going?
sir.
How long you been like into fitness and
Why
like
would you ask
weights?
me that?
I don't know. Why not?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just like, I have no idea how to answer that.
You're
I
double
always just
masculine, bro.
say, you know what? I'm on a roller coaster. Yeah. I'm on a roller coaster and I don't know what part of it I'm on, but I'm on it.
Whoa, wait.
Saying-
We skipped you, Jono.
Did we?
Yeah.
Ask me a
Leon
question.
was,
Ask me something. Go.
all right. What do I ask?
By the way, you just cut off
Oh,
Leon. Put it up.
Tell us.
I know, like, what
Just cut him off, man. Do you have double masculine blast, Manny?
I was thinking of hydrate. I was controlling the situation.
Ah, cool.
Tell us about
The mustache.
Nah.
I want to know about the mustache.
yeah.
It's not a mustache.
Is Australia really as dangerous as everybody says?
Okay, that's 2 questions. Mustache. So it's just me not shaving, man. Like I'm not trying to grow a mo. Like I was going closer to the mic so you guys could see my mo, but it's like, I have to get closer to the like, this is just me not shaving for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I just have a lot of hair right here and here. So people think I'm growing a mo, but I'm not actually.
You're just living life, really.
Yeah, I'm just living life, man. Just letting the thing grow and just loving life, basically. What was the other question? Australia. Everyone asked me this question, and the answer is, okay, if you come to Australia, no, you're not going to get attacked or bitten by anything. The chances of things actually biting you are very slim, but the number of things that can bite you and fuck you up is very high. Like, lots of different spiders, like funnel webs, redbacks, like huntsman spiders. Those are huge ones. There's ones like this big that just crawl around your house. They're pretty safe, but if they bite you, it'll really hurt. They're not poisonous though.
Dude,
I can't. Oh man.
I totally have a story about spiders, dude. Like I lived in Hollister, California for a while, and I was taking a shower and I felt something tickle my foot. So I scratched my foot with my other foot while I was washing my face, the soap off my face. And then I looked down and there's a fat spider like
holy
this
shit
big on my entire foot, bro. And it was like hairy and everything. I'm like, oh, and I like grabbed the shower head and pushed it down the drain with the water. And then I was like, all right, well, that was crazy. And then like 20 seconds later, as I'm like showering again, I see the sucker come up through the drain. I'm like, oh, heck no. I grabbed that thing, pushed it back, and I turned the hot water all the way up and stuff, and I burned that sucker for like 40 seconds, man.
How dare you scare me, bitch?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
double.
Add me to that list of things to go when I visit Australia. Add me to the list of things that will screw things up too, because I ain't playing.
Watch out, guys. We have a wild Leon. Yeah, man. We got like a fuck ton of snakes as well, which can kill you. We have what else? We got like a heaps of like wildlife, but they're all kind of okay, like kangaroos, wombats, echidnas, wallabies.
What if you get bit by the people?
I've seen
get bit by the people.
Yeah, they're not poisonous in Australia, right?
The people don't tend to bite. However, there's some people that carry disease. You need to watch out for.
Yo, but kangaroos, I've seen videos of them. Because you said they're okay, but like I've seen videos of them like ready to kill someone.
Yeah.
Like I swear, someone's dog was getting like hunted down.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And he had to step up.
I mean, like that's super rare. Like the shit, like if you up to a kangaroo, like they're so like chill, man. They're just like you just walk up to them, they're just like chewing on grass. They're just like if you try to attack them or if they feel threatened, they'll pop themselves up on their tail and they'll like have their feet suspended in the air, ready to like kick you.
What's up, homie? What's up, homie?
Yeah. So they stick their chest out like this, their small little arms, and just be like, yeah.
And that's why we call you Kanga John.
Exactly. All right, Leon, let's go back to you. Fitness. Were we talking about fitness? We were, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How long have you been lifting for?
Lifting weights actually since I was 12. Yeah, 12. And very poorly until I was about 14. I started actually learning how to properly do it.
Yeah.
And I've been lifting ever since. I've been doing, well, I haven't competed in powerlifting, but I've trained on multiple powerlifting programs. I've done bodybuilding programs. I make my own programs. I made this guy and that girl and that whatever. I make all kinds of programs for other people too. It's probably save your NI, like trying to show off that SE, but like
peacocking a little
bit. It works. I've had some people that lost maybe like 10 pounds up to like 22 pounds in a month. And they were like on a diet and all these other things. And I had a couple of them send me some photos, but oh well, yeah, I can do some stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have big muscles?
I loved MMA.
Do you have big muscles? Do you have big muscles?
Sorry, bro, you cut out.
Do you have
Ask you to
big
peacock at
muscles?
SE.
Yeah. This is your.
You want me to flex?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I say that? I think so.
Flex, take off your shirt, whatever
it,
you
bro.
want, man.
Straight.
You gotta come do it for me. See,
Dude, if you take off your shirt, we can put that as a thumbnail and we get hella views for the first
Oh,
day.
dude, that's awesome. We'll get like bulk female
Yo, for
subscribers.
For real.
No, I'll just make you guys wonder.
Maybe
like,
next
what
time.
you're-
Hey, I got an idea. What we'll do is maybe not next week, but maybe like for one of these videos, we'll do a shirtless one. We'll take our shirts off.
No.
The whole thing.
For every time we smash the light goal on the video, he shows us one more pack out of his 6 or 8 pack, whatever he
Oh,
has.
that's an awesome idea. Over the course of 6 to 8 weeks, we'll get the exposure to the full 6-pack.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right, we
My girl's gonna be so mad.
we are running out of time. I've just got an alert that we are 10 minutes because I've got a free version of Zoom, and it's gonna.
Oh shit. We can see it. I can see
Yeah. All right, so I'll wrap it up. Did anyone else want to finish with anything or say anything else?
Jono, I wanted to ask you. You were in a band and you had long hair. What was the band called, and what was the story? What kind of music was it?
Okay, so the band was called Sons of Cascadia, and that is sun in the sky, not sun as in multiple male children. They're just random, it's just so like any random names, right? We were like alternative rock. We had our inspiration was people like Chili Peppers, Guns N' Roses, Mars Volta, Tesseract, a whole heap of and we just try to we were very experimental. So we wanted to try like a lot of instrumental things, a lot of progressive type rhythms, changing time signatures, just, random, man, just all in E basically.
Did you have albums and stuff?
Yeah, we had one album. I've actually got it online somewhere, so I'll send it to you guys later and I'll drop it in the YouTube link if anyone cares. Yeah, and I had long hair, so I loved it. Like back then, it was awesome. I felt like I was really strong. Like Samson from the Bible, how he's like his hair is his strength.
Peacocking.
But a lot of people like, and my girlfriend included, she hates it. So, and to be honest, it doesn't really look good on me. Like I've got a massive forehead, so that's why I have like this hair that comes down here. Just to
Bro, you're tripping. You look like an Australian animal, bro.
Cool. All right. I think we're about done, right? So I just wanted to finish off and say, look, each week we're going to be doing this. We're going to be meeting for like half an hour and just discussing things. We're going to be just bringing up a few topics and covering them and just kind of getting into detail about them. So if anyone has any suggestions, let us know. We're going to be sharing this video in our awesome Facebook group. It's obviously going to go on YouTube. And let's see how we go. Thank you, boys.
Pleasure.
It was great. Let's see how the tribe responds. Peace out, guys.
Please validate us.
See you guys. Enjoy.
All right, peace out.